y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I'm checking out my plants. Those are the watermelons. Of course, they're very like a light green, so they need some nitrogen apparently. So I bought some fertilizer. Rosemary's still looking good. Here's the other watermelon plants. My basil's looking a little rough. They've been eating on it, so I definitely need to put some fertilizer in that. But my my potatoes are taking off, so I gotta put some more dirt in there. And then the echinacea is doing good. It is now finally sprouting. But I don't know what this is in my watermelon plants. It looks doing good. How are you? Good. And there's also one over here. So I don't know what the heck that is. Yeah, so I need to do some investigation. I'm putting some more dirt in them just so that they can kind of root a little bit more and grow a little deeper in. My watermelons are still looking a little rough, I'll say. So I'm putting some dirt in there. And my potatoes are doing pretty good. I'm gonna show you that. My basil, they're still trying to eat my basil, but I think the basil's supposed to be like in the shade, but I don't know where to put it. And my rosemary is still kind of the same, and the echinacea. But I found out what that was on my bags, and it was mold, because I found some more mold on another bag that I took out and kind of threw to the side. I feel like mold, they say that like sometimes mold can be good for plants, certain plants. So if it continues, I'll probably just let it stay in there. Not mold, like a fungus, like a mold, fungus, mushroom type of thing. So if it continues to be in there, I'll probably just let it stay and do what I can, because I don't know much to do. But I took off the top layer of it in this bag right here. I'm going to show y'all what I took off. So there it is, and it's kind of like fuzzy to an extent, so I'm thinking that it's like a mushroom fungus that's just trying to grow and live. But here is my first watermelon plant. Put some more dirt in there, and like as you can see, it's still kind of very light green, so I put some fertilizer in there as well. And it is the True Organics. I'll show y'all a picture of it that I'm using. And then here's my other my other watermelon plants. I put some dirt in there. Here are my potatoes, which are doing really good. But my husband was like, potatoes grow anywhere. That's why there's too many potatoes in America. So, but I'm still proud of them though. But there are my potatoes, and then the basil, they're still getting to that. But I put fertilizer and everything out here. My other watermelons, and then my echinacea, which they say takes a while. I think I read that it takes like 2 years for echinacea to be able to harvest, but I don't care. Still gonna grow it. And I also had to switch my dirt because the other one I was using, they wanted like $35 for it to be shipped here. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. So I'm using the Garden Kellogg Organics. I think it's still pretty good. I don't know if it's peat moss free, but hey, do what you can. And also there are more of these sprouting. I think these are lilies. I'm not sure. I'm gonna look it up, let y'all know. But these are out here. And then there's also, I realized that there's also echinacea already out here. So I was like, oh, that's cool. I think it's the echinacea bush. But here they are. It's just so pretty. There's also on the side of the house, there is, I believe, hibiscus. I looked it up. It said it was like common hibiscus. So I'm going to show y'all that too. And I don't know if there's anything growing on the other side of the house, but I'll have to go over there and look as well. So let's see. Go ahead and show y'all these really pretty flowers over here. So I was like, oh, and some whatever that is. But yeah, it's kind of hard to garden and have a baby or a little toddler or child or anything, because you can't really get out here like you want to, because A, they need to be tended to, and B, it's like mosquitoes and bugs and things flying, and it's hot and sunny, and she can't be out here all day like that. She's only like 6 months old, so it's kind of hard to garden and tend to her. So, you know, right now she taking a nap, so I'm able to get out here. But I'm also doing some red peppers and some jalapenos. So I got those sitting here in these cardboard, what do you call these? Paper towel rolls that I cut up, and I have my red peppers and then my jalapenos here. And then I need to throw this away because I can't even open this anymore. I think it's so like fermented that it's just, I don't want it to explode, so I'm gonna leave it there. But here's how the garden's going. Doing what I can with the best I got.
I'll do the best I can with what I got. Oh!
But yeah, so here is the garden update. And I'll keep y'all posted on the rest of this journey. Okay, y'all, so I'm back out here in the garden. It's like 2 days since putting out the fertilizer. Let me get out of the way. And my watermelons are not doing good at all. So what I'm gonna try to do is save these two. I'm gonna put them in different container, probably back in the planter pot so they get a little bit bigger, and then start from there, because these ones are looking rough. And that that fungus is kind of back. I mean, potatoes are doing great, so I'll leave those like they are. Echinacea's growing, and then the other watermelons. So what I think I'm gonna do is take out these two, put them in a different pot to kind of save them, and then just water this one and that one to see if something happens, because I don't want my plants to die. But I also haven't watered anything in like a day or two. So I'm gonna keep my rosemary going, try to keep this going. Oh, of course there's a bug. See? Ugh. But try to keep my plants going as best I can, because I really want some watermelons. I at least want like 2, you know what I'm saying? I at least want my plant to get big enough to where I can get something going. So I'm gonna kind of experiment and take 2 out of the grow bags and see if anything happens like that, and then leave the other 2 in there and kind of experiment like that. Because what I think is happening is there's just too much in one not spiders, that kind of stuff going on. There's just too much in one grow bag. That's what I think is happening, and they're not getting the nutrients that they need by being all up on each other like that. So what I'm gonna try to do is save at least one, experiment with one, and put it in here. And right here, as you can see, that's my peppers that didn't grow. But put one in here and kind of see if I can save at least one of my plants. Let's see, this one looks pretty good. Either this one, yeah, because they're not taking root like I want them to. So I'm gonna pull you out, put you by yourself. Hold on, I'm gonna dig out a little more. Put this one by itself like that, and then put some of this dirt over here in there and see if we can at least save one of my watermelons. Because I want at least one to grow. I want at least one melon, y'all. Just one. And I'm gonna put this one probably by the house because it's good and hardy, so I can water it more often. But that's the progress. You know, I'm new to this. Okay, so it's June 25th. The watermelon that I separated died. Yeah. Here are the peppers and the jalapenos and the bell peppers. Nothing's happening with them, but they're retaining moisture, and I'm gonna water those. And so now let's go ahead and check on the rest of my plants. It's a beautiful day out here. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Let's see what we got. I added more dirt to everything. Yeah, nothing's happening here. The dirt might have killed this watermelon plant. Not sure, but I'm gonna water it. And rosemary's looking really good though, I will say. Yeah, that's looking great. Got 2 watermelons still over here, but the other ones are gone. And potatoes are doing great as well. I might end up just kind of checking the watermelon for now and putting more potatoes in there. That's what's really taking off, because nothing's happening here and nothing's happening there. So what I might have done was killed my watermelon plants, but it's my first time, like I said before, so I'm not too upset. Echinacea is doing good. So yeah, so right now it seems that the potatoes are what I will be growing, and I might have to just give up on the watermelons for now. But I do have 2 seeds, 2 seeds growing, not growing, I guess germinating in my kitchen. So I might start over with those. But as you can see, that fungus is back. It might just be preventable with bags like this, I'm not sure. But yep, so that's the update on the garden. I feel like there's really no need for me to even water these because they're just not gonna grow. And I don't want to waste my time. So yeah, that's the update on the garden. I'm definitely gonna water the rosemary. The basil, I'm probably just gonna chuck it because it is looking very rough. But the potatoes, I can count on. Proud of my potatoes. So yeah, that seems to be the update on my garden, y'all. Yeah, yep. The echinacea over there is looking really pretty. So that's a plus. But I think I'm going to give up my watermelons and focus on veggies. So that seems to be kind of where I thrive, the veggie world. So yeah, that's my update. I'll say this is reassuring. We got a little sprout growing in our bell peppers, so I'm happy about that.